Sri Gurudyo Namaha. Welcome to our online teaching academy, Ekaleva. Today we are going to do the problems in exercise 5.3 from the chapter Fractions. First question, compare the fractions. We are going to compare the given fractions. Here the first question is 3 by 7 and 5 by 7. The denominators are same, so these two fractions are like fractions. To compare like fractions, just we have to compare the numerators. The fraction with the greater numerator is greater. Here the numerator is 3, here the numerator is 5. So 5 is greater, so the fraction 5 by 7 is greater. Is it clear? The second one, 6 by 7 and 6 by 11. See the denominators are different. These two fractions are unlike fractions, but they are having the same numerator 6. Now we have to compare the denominators. The fraction with smaller denominator is greater. Now here the first denominator is 7, here the second denominator is 11. Which is smaller? 7 is smaller. So the fraction 6 by 7 is greater. Here the next one, 4 by 9 and 5 by 8. These two fractions are unlike fractions. To compare these two fractions, we are going to use cross multiplication method. Here the given fractions are 4 by 9 and 5 by 8. Now we are going to use the cross multiplication method. First we have to multiply the numerator of the first fraction and the denominator of the second fraction. That is 4 into 8. Then we have to multiply denominator of the first fraction and the numerator of the second fraction. That is 9 into 5. Here 4 8s are 32. Here 9 5s are 45. We have to compare these two products, 32 and 45. Which is greater? 45 is greater. So the fraction 5 by 8 is greater fraction. So 4 by 9 is less than 5 by 8. 5 by 8 is a greater fraction. Can you understand, children? The next question is, write the fractions in ascending order. Ascending order means we have to arrange the given fractions from the smaller to greater. Okay, the given fractions are 2 by 5, 5 by 5, 1 by 5 and 4 by 5. Here these fractions are like fractions. The same denominator, isn't it? So these fractions are like fractions. We have to compare the numerators. Here 2, 5, 1 and 4. Which is smallest one? 1 is the smallest one. So this is the first smallest fraction. Then 2 is the smaller. Then 4 is the greater. And 5 by 5 is the greatest fraction. Now we have to arrange the fractions in ascending order. The first smallest fraction is 1 by 5. Then 2 by 5 is the smaller fraction. Then 4 by 5 is the greater fraction. And 5 by 5 is the greatest fraction. This is the ascending order of the given fractions. Is it clear, children? Okay, the next fractions, 4 by 8, 4 by 1, 4 by 3 and 4 by 5. These fractions are having different denominators. So these fractions are unlike fractions. They are having the same numerator. If the numerators are same, we have to compare the denominators. The fraction with smaller denominator is greater. So now we have to compare the denominators 8, 1, 3 and 5. Which is the smallest one? 1 is the smallest one. So this is the greatest fraction. Okay. Then 3 is the second smallest one. So this is greater fraction. Then 4 by 5. 5 is the next one. That is smaller fraction. Then 8 is the smallest fraction. Can you understand? The fraction with greater denominator is smaller. The fraction with smaller denominator is greater. Now we have to arrange the fractions in ascending order. The first smallest one is 4 by 8. Then next fraction is 4 by 5. Then the next fraction is 4 by 3. Then the greatest fraction is 4 by 1. This is the ascending order of the given fractions. Is it clear, children? Shall we go to the next one? The next question is, write the fractions in descending order. Now we are going to arrange the given fractions in descending order. Descending order means greater to smaller. The given fractions are 8 by 10, 8 by 9, 8 by 5 and 8 by 7. These fractions are unlike fractions, but they are having the same numerator. If the numerators are same, means we have to compare the denominators. The fractions with smaller denominator is greater and the fraction with greater denominator is smaller. So, which is smaller here? 5 is the smallest one. So, that is the greatest fraction. Then the next one is 7. So, this is the second greater fraction. Then 9 is the third one and 8 by 10 is the smallest fraction. Now, we are going to arrange the fractions in descending order. So, 8 by 5 and 8 by 7, 8 by 9 and 8 by 10. So, this is the descending order of the given fractions. Is it clear, children? Okay, the next fractions are 5 by 4, 3 by 12, 1 by 3, 4 by 15. Here, these fractions are unlike fractions. Here, to compare the unlike fractions, we have to convert it into like fractions. Okay, for that, we are going to find the LCM of the denominator numbers 4, 12, 3 and 15. To find the LCM, we are going to use L division method. So 4, 12, 3 and 15. Except 4, 12, 3 and 15 are divisible by 3. So we are going to divide the numbers by 3. Here 4 is not divisible, so we have to keep as it is in 3 table. 4 times 12. Here in 3 table 1 times 3 and 5 times 15. Now 4, 1, 5. 4 is divisible by 2. So I am going to divide by 2. Here in 2 table 2 2s are 4. Here also 2 2s are 4. Here we have to keep 1 as it is. 5 is not divisible, so we have to keep as it is. Now again we have to divide it by 2. Here 1 time, here 1 time, 1, 5. Here 5 is the prime number. So we can stop here. Now to find the LCM, we have to multiply all the numbers. So LCM is equal to 3 into 2 into 2 into 5. Here 3 2s are 6. 6 2s are 12, 12 5s are 60. So the LCM is 60. Now we have to convert the given fractions with the denominator 60. So the first fraction is 5 by 4. In 4 table, when you will get 60, 4 15s are, isn't it? 4 15s are 60. So by the same number, we have to multiply the numerator. 5 15s are 75. So 75 by 60. The second fraction is 3 by 12. In 12 table, when you will get 60, 12 5s are 60. Isn't it? So by the same number, we have to multiply the numerator also. Now 3 5s are 15. So the second fraction is 15 by 60. And the third one is 1 by 3. In 3 table, when you will get 60, 3 20s are 60. Isn't it? So by the same number, we have to multiply the numerator. So 1 into 20, that is 20. The third fraction is 20 by 60. And the last one, 4 by 15. In 15 table, when you will get 60, 15 4s are 60. So by the same number, we have to multiply the numerator. 4 4s are 16. So the fourth fraction is 16 by 60. Now we got the fractions with the same denominator 60. So these fractions are like fractions. Now we have to compare the numerators. Okay. Now we got the fractions 75 by 60, 15 by 60, 20 by 60 and 16 by 60. Now these fractions are like fractions, so we are going to compare the numerators. Here 75, 15, 20 and 16. Which is greater? 75 is the greatest. Okay. Now we are going to arrange the fractions in descending order. So 75 by 60 is the greatest one. Then the next one is 20 by 60. 20 by 60. Then the next one is 16 by 60. Then 15 by 60 is the smaller fraction. Now we have to arrange the given fraction in descending order. So 75 by 60, that is 5 by 4, and 20 by 60 is 1 by 3, and 16 by 60 is 4 by 15, and 15 by 60 is 3 by 12. So this is the descending order of the given fractions. Is it clear, children? Can you understand? Okay, children. To receive our online lessons, please press the subscribe button and you will get the latest updates. Okay, children. Thank you.